Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. Last time, we finally beat the Water Temple, which restored Lake Hylia to its beautiful watery self with all the wonderful water. And we don't have to go back to the Water Temple anymore, unless there's a Skulltula in there that I missed, which is always a possibility, but if there is, well, we'll find out about that later. And you, go away. It already cost me 1 heart when I was going to try to remember my Scarecrow song, so, oh well. Anyways, first things first, let's go ahead and read this. I think we've already read it before, but let's read it again. When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and turn it from daytime to nighttime, and then nighttime to daytime, and go ahead and get our bow nice and ready here. And we want to shoot for the sun as it's coming up over that little island right there. So let's go ahead and I don't know if it worked. There you go. Yeah, to shoot as the sun's coming up right there, you get this nice little cutscene, and something drops over there. Let's go check it out, shall we? Also, let me see something here. Okay. Just wanted to check something here. And I'm going to waste my arrows. But hey, that's just how I do it, I guess. Alright, let's go grab whatever this thing is right here. And you can probably tell exactly what it is just by looking at it. It is a green Navi. What do you have to say about it, Navi? You can't lock onto it. But we get the fire arrow. Yeah. Set it to sea and your arrows will be powered up. If you hit your target, it will catch fire. Nice. Now, you can't have the bow on one slot and then the fire arrow on another slot. They'll just switch slots to whatever slots you choose it on. So, sadly, you can't choose 2 types of arrows, but it's not that big of a deal for the most part. Honestly, I don't recall using them too much except for like puzzle applications. And really, they do a fair amount of damage. They do cost mana to use, so that's not too bad. Really, the fire effect when you're aiming is a little disconcerting at times, but for the most part, it's not too bad. And yeah, it doesn't use that much mana, so it's not too bad, really. But we're going to go ahead and, for the most part, just use the regular bow and arrow. Now, at the end of the last episode, I said we're going to go ahead and walk around with our fantastic new long shot and collect Skulltulas and heart pieces. I'm going to go ahead and put that on hold for a few episodes, and we're just going to go to the next dungeon. The primary reason for that is, well, it's been a long time since I have done anything here, and I don't want to bore you guys with Collectathon right off the bat. So we're going to go ahead and just head over to the dungeons, and then after that dungeon we'll go ahead and start looking around for stuff to collect. Because I think now that we have the long shot, we can more or less collect all of the remaining Skulltulas, all the remaining jumping off the bridges, all the remaining heart pieces, and stuff like that. Like, the items that we get from the final 2 dungeons, you can use them to collect Skulltulas and heart pieces in their dungeons, I'm pretty sure. But for the most part, the long hook, or long shot, whatever it is the key to getting the vast majority of your collectibles here. So let's go ahead and head over to the next area here. Actually, you know what? Let's see here. No, that's just going to give me a Epona. Let's see. Up, left, right is Epona, I believe, right? What the heck is Saria's song? I know where to go, but I'm curious if the game actually tells us, you know, where we're supposed to be headed here. Let's see. Down, right, left. Okay. Listen. I wish she would just like not say it out loud. Just give me the option to talk to Saria, but don't bother with the listen. Because every time I hear that song in my head or start humming it, I automatically say listen at the very end. Link, this is Saria. Can you hear me? If all six sages come together, we can imprison. Okay, I wasn't. Yes, I want to talk to her again because I wasn't trying to do all that. Okay, we can imprison Ganondorf, the king of the evil, in the sacred realm. In order to make a perfect seal, we need the 7th sage, blah blah blah. Someone you know must be that sage, Link. From now on, you must travel between past and future to awaken the remaining sages. Keep up the good work. Okay, I thought she was going to tell us where to go for the next dungeon there, but apparently she is as clueless as a player that's never played before would possibly be. So, fair enough. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, our goal involves heading over to Kakariko Village, or Kakariko Village, or however the heck you want to pronounce it, because I don't know. And can I climb that? Thank you. Alright, Mr. Horsey, I am going to need you to show up and give me lots and lots of fast travels here. So I don't think we have a fast travel to Kakariko Village at the moment. Of course, did you seriously show up on the opposite side of where I needed you? I'm still not entirely sure of how the Epona spawning in mechanics actually work. But they can be inconvenient at times, that's for sure. Just because she decides, hey, I'm going to spawn in from a very weird direction. For the most part, it's not too bad, though. By the way, if you're seeing a little icon in the upper left corner of the screen, I have no idea what that is. It's here on the emulator for me, so it probably shows up for you guys. But I have no idea what it is. Epona, you fucking idiot of a horse. I don't know why they decided to make her so scared of everything. But, oh well. This is how it goes. I'm trying to remember, did we already catch all the Poes? You know what? I don't actually remember if we did. So let me go... I think we might have actually. Let's see, we have 3 bottles. Yeah, I don't think we have all the Poes then because we would have that 4th bottle, I do believe. And I don't know if this guy actually tells me how many Poes we've given him or not. If he does, great. If he doesn't, well, I'll have to look at him off screen or something. What's happening today? If you have a Poe, I'll buy it. Your card now has 100 points. Come back in. I'm not entirely sure how many we've given him, but we might have only given him like a couple. But either way, we'll worry about that later. For now, like I said, our goal involves getting on this horse and heading over to the next dungeon, which I believe is a reasonably lengthy dungeon. At least just to... Oh, it's not like the biggest dungeon ever, but the way they make you do it does make it a little bit longer. Alright, you're not going to go up there, so that's fine. I think we're good here. Seeing if I can get any arrows. Oh, I got rupees, that's good enough, I guess. Horse, you need to calm yourself down there, you're fine. The Tektites won't bother you, they are interested in me alone. And apparently Kakariko Village is on fire for some reason. That's odd. Yeah, they're chic, though. Get back, Link. I think if we weren't playing on an emulator, that'd be more of a shadow and less of like a little bluish, grayish stripe thingy. But oh well. And Link, you're using the wrong sword. Looks like you're coming around. Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of Kakariko Village, has sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong the seal of the well broke, and it escaped into the world. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she'll be in danger without any help. Link, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow. Not really my favorite transportation song, but it's there, I guess. Honestly, I prefer the other non-transportation songs in the game. But there we go. Now we can warp to Kakariko Village anytime we want to, so that's awesome. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Link. Okay, you're going to take care of the village by disappearing and not letting anybody know where the heck you are, huh? Okay, fine. That works for me, I guess. I feel like we've already got the biggest quiver. Let me see here. Quiver holds 40. Yeah, I think we're... Yeah, I think we got everything, but oh well. What happens if we try to go down the well right now? Well, we lose health. There's that. And there's nothing there. Okay, fair enough. But we did lose half a heart for our efforts. Not the greatest attempt ever there, but oh well. I think if we want to get to the Shadow Temple that she's talking about, I think we just pop the warp song and we're good to go, I think. So let's see, A down, or down, right, right. Left, right, right, A, left, right, down. Left, right, right, A, left, right, down. There we go. Gotcha. That's one of those ones that I'm going to have to look up whenever I need to go to the graveyard here, because me remembering that. Maybe when I was younger, and I had a lot less rattling around in my brain, sure. Now, not so much. Let's see, are there any... There might be skeletons around here, but again, we're going to worry about all that stuff later. And there's a bunch of sconces here that need to be lit. Braziers, or whatever you want to call them. I'm not entirely sure. Now, I'm not entirely sure if you could use the fire arrow to do all this. But if you did, it would be a royal pain in the ass. So let's just go ahead and do this a smart way. And use Din's Fire. I'm just imagining some poor lamplighter who gets paid to light all the lamps in the village coming up here, trying his best, and he starts right here, and by the time he gets to here, going counterclockwise like so, that first one's already gone, and he just gives up. And he becomes Dompe the Gravekeeper and decides, hey, I'd rather dig holes and deal with this idiot lamp. And here we are in the Shadow Temple. Awesome. Let's go ahead and use our hook shot, long shot. I'm not entirely sure if the regular hook shot would have made that, but oh well. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. Do we have the Eye of Truth? We do not. How do we get the Eye of Truth? I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's see. Luckily, you say list. That's nice. Let's see. Eye of Truth. Eye of Truth. I know what the item is. I'm trying to remember how to actually get to the damn thing, though. Which is quite the question at the moment. No, we don't need to catch Mr. Poe. You go back to whatever you were doing there. That's where we got the song, or the original hook shot, one of the two. I remember most of the actual inside of the dungeon-ish, but I don't remember where to get the Eye of Truth. Up here, there's a whole lot of nothing, since we already got the Skulltula here. Okay. I need something from over here. Thank you. I didn't get any magic, but I'll take it. Let's see, I know what the item is, but unless it's in the graveyard somewhere, I don't remember exactly where to get it. Oh wait, yes I do. I remember where to get it. That's right. I knew what I was... I remembered. Because there's a specific way you have to do the dungeon. And I was going into the dungeon right there, and I was thinking to myself, this is kind of odd, because I feel like we should be doing something else first. And we should be, but it just didn't tell me. Or, it doesn't tell you outright, you have to figure it out yourself. There might be someone that you talk to that will tell you, hey, this is where you're supposed to go. Oh, and there's a heart piece over there, we already got it, right? Yeah. And same with over here. Yeah, I think we did like a bunch of like long jumps or something to get to all this stuff. And this is the way you're supposed to get to them. Is using the long shot here. Yeah, we already got the heart piece from you. And then there was whatever on the let me see. How is our... No, there's still Skulltulas around, so... There are Skulltulas here, but again, we're going to worry about those later. Let me see if talking to any of the villagers tells me, hey, you got to go where you're supposed to go to get the Eye of Truth. My brother must have been very lonely. Okay, yeah, you're talking about that guy. That's great. Let's see. Who are you supposed to talk to about this? Because I know where you're supposed to go. Maybe this old geezer knows. A long time ago, there was a man in this very village who had an eye, they say, could see the truth. Now usually, you have to train your mind's eye most strenuously to actually see the truth. But this fella, no, they say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood where the well is now. Okay, so basically, where the well is where the Eye of Truth is, but it's not there anymore. And even if we go back to the past as a youngin', it's still not going to be there. But we've already tried going down to the bottom of the well as an adult, and a whole lot of, not a lot happened because there was a wall there that we couldn't do a whole lot with. So instead, we need to go ahead and go back down as a kid, because as a kid, we will be able to get past the well area because I don't believe that wall that was blocking us is going to be there. So let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, that's why this dungeon coming up, the Shadow Temple, is one of the slightly longer temples because you have to deal with the dungeon in 2 different timelines. You have to deal with it as a kid, and you have to deal with it as an adult. Then again, I don't know if you can actually enter the Shadow Temple proper as a kid. You know what, we can try, but I'm not sure if we can actually do anything in there as a child. I know we faced the boss as an adult. By the way, the last dungeon, that also is a part child, part adult dungeon. And that one for sure, though, you do have to be in the actual dungeon as an adult, or a child, and as an adult. So that's actually pretty neat. See, I'm trying to remember if the other temples made you go in as a kid at all. Not the water temple, not the forest temple, not the fire temple. No, I guess it's only those 2, isn't it? Yeah, it's only those 2. I mean, you do have to do some stuff as a child for some of those temples, potentially, but to actually get into the temples and do stuff, yeah, you have to be an adult. And here goes my long blade of very long stabbiness. Bye-bye, longsword. We're back to being a rogue with a little mini dagger. A little shiv. Yeah. That wasn't it? What did I miss? I missed something there, but I thought I had it. Left, right, right, A, left, right, down. There we go. Back to Kakariko Village as a child, and we're going to go enter the well. There we go. We'll probably make this a slightly longer episode, maybe about 40 minutes, just to see how much of the well we can do. But I'm not sure how much we're actually going to accomplish. Okay, so the temple is here. And if we go in as a kid... I mean, we can open it as a kid. I'm not sure if it's going to do us any good. But we can open it. Hopefully. Then again, we're not going to be able to do anything in there as a kid anyways, because young Link cannot use the hookshot, which is probably the only way to get any farther in the dungeon than, you know, past the first, like, 6 feet here. Unless they change something. Nope. Yeah, so even if you do get here as Link, you can't do anything because, well, there's a giant hole in the way. Oh well. So I guess when they say you have to do this dungeon as a kid and adult, there's basically a kid version of the dungeon, the area under the well, and then there's also the adult version, which is the actual Shadow Temple. Meanwhile, with the final dungeon, you are in the same dungeon as an adult as you are as a kid. But I think with that one, you can explore different areas of the dungeon as a kid and as an adult. You want to have any? No. Oh, nuts! It's not what I need. That's what I want. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. Let's go ahead and head over there. I think we are going to have to use the Song of Storms in order to get too far into the well. Let me see here. Because I think right now it might be filled with water. Yeah, it's filled with water at the moment. So I think right now what we do is we go into here. We already have the Song of Storms, right? Let me check here. Yeah, Song of Storms, right there. Actually, I'm not sure if playing it out here has the same effect as playing it inside. No, we need to play it inside with the windmill. Okay. Yeah, see, there's still water in the well. So yeah, we need to come inside, and then we play the Song of Storms, and we should be good to go. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. I really like the Song of Storms. It's very nice. And also, it makes the windmill go crazy. I'm not entirely sure how the windmill drains all the water, but hey, you take what you get. Go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast. There you go. Get out of there. We don't want to be stuck in there forever. Yeah, apparently wherever this guy... Apparently this guy built his house here, and then they just decided, hey, we're just gonna, you know, get rid of the entire house, the entire foundation, and just build a well here. I mean, okay, sure, why not? There we go. Yeah, I think it was boarded up right about there as an adult. And even if we did manage to get here as Adult Link, we can't do anything. I mean, I'll try when we come back here as Adult Link to see if there's anything we can do, but I'm pretty sure the answer is a solid no. Hello, how are you? Okay, you're just gonna be a pain in the ass, huh? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Stabby Spider. How are you doing, sir? I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the Eye of Truth. That's what they are saying. Okay, cool. There's not a whole lot we can do here, though. So, what do we do? Well, if you come down here and you're completely stumped, and you go look up a guide, it's going to tell you, run face forward into the wall, because it's a fake wall. So there we go. I don't think anybody actually was terribly stumped by that as a kid, but just in case you were, there you go. You just go straight through the wall because it's non-existent, it's illusory. And once we actually get the Eye of Truth, we'll be able to see any other illusory walls or whatnot. Also, this dungeon has another feature. Let's see here. This wall. It says something here. Dangerous below. That's what it says. Yeah, so this dungeon also has another feature of floors that you can't see because they don't exist. Or not floors you can't see because they don't exist, or however you like to pronounce it. Fake floors. There you go. Hey, there are gray rupees here. Cool. I don't think you have a time limit for collecting these. You just have to actually manage to collect them. And let's not step in the poison water too much. But really, it's probably just as fast either way. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. I forgot how much I hate you guys screaming and humping me to death. Get off! There you go. And they don't give you back the health they steal either. There's something over there, but at the moment I'm worried more about the rupees here, so let's do that. I'm playing 2 games right now where enemies like to molest you. Obviously here, and then in Digigaiden Sigma, I just faced enemies that decide that their favorite way to deal with you is to grab you and pin you to the ground and bite your neck, and not in the sexy way. Okay, let's grab some bombs here. You. I guess we can't walk around you from that far away. Okay, fair enough. Bye. This is probably the map, I do believe. Yeah, okay, cool. Press start to get into the subscreens and look at the maps, blah, 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 all that. So yeah, I'm not. I think this actually is considered a completely separate dungeon from the Shadow Temple. Yeah, so it's the bottom of the well, and I'm trying to remember if there's actually a boss or not, because we do get the compass and the map here, but I don't recall there being a boss, or if there is, it's not a terribly dangerous boss. There we go. We can use those from this side if we need to. Okay, that's falling down. So I guess if you somehow come down here without bombs, that is your path back up, is getting out of here by hitting these right here. But my current goal involves figuring out how to get to up there. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to fall down to get to those. Okay, fair enough. And thank you for the health. As a matter of fact, if you have more health from that, that'd be great, because my health is a bit low. Yes, perfect. Nuts are fantastic, but not what I need. Okay, I think this is also just a bomb flower for getting unstuck here if you come down here the wrong way. And there we go. We're all healed up. Fantastic. Alright, so let's go back to the ladder here and head up, because there's not a whole lot else we can do in here at the moment. I thought we could come down here and do this right away, but no, we cannot. By the way, I'm sure I mentioned this the last time we went back to as a kid, since we got the hookshot, but it's kind of weird that young Link can't use the hookshot or the long shot. I mean, it's just a handheld device. It's not that big. I guess maybe you could argue that he doesn't have the strength to hold on to it when it pulls him across a room or something like that. It might yank his little 10-year-old arms off. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, there we go. Huh, okay. I thought we had to get those other gray rupees that I saw, but maybe I didn't see them. Okay, Spirit's Whispering. Look for the Eye of Truth. Okay, you said that already, dude. Okay, you're not a fake wall, sadly, but there is another fake wall around here for us to exit out of. There we go. Yeah, it's very easy to get disoriented by that, so just watch out. Okay, we are ready to kill this asshole. Why aren't you locking on, dude? Okay, for some reason I'm not able to lock onto those dudes for whatever reason. Fair enough. There is... Okay, I was going to say, there is another wall here. And there we go. You just have to find it. Now, this is in the... Well, it's not showing where exactly it is, but this is in the first area of the dungeon. And if you're not careful, if you approach it the wrong way, there is a hidden lack of a floor there. So you want to watch out for that. Let's see. If we go right here, yeah, there's a complete lack of a floor there. So just be careful with that. Everyone falls for that at some point, including me. Dude, you're 20 feet away. Go away. But I like these skull sconces. They're pretty cool. I like them. Anyways, let's see where all the treasures are. Here, let's see. They're all on the first and second floor. Down here on the third floor, there was the one that we got, and that's it. And I think the one we got down here was just the map, right? Is this the... Okay, yeah, we're technically on the second floor, but it's not doing a whole lot for us here. Now, let's go ahead and see if we can't find anything cool here. going to go ahead and do my best to start from the start of the dungeon here and go around. Let's see. There is a... Oh, that's right. We got to lower the water here to get down to the bottom right there where that treasure chest is. You want to get up there, Link? There you go. Up, Link. No, I guess you can't climb up that little bit of water right there. Link, stop that. And apparently he refuses to lock on to Mr. Face right there. Let's see. By the way, with these piles of dirt, a lot of them, like this one right here, can be blown up. And that just gives us a hole to the second floor, where we get another treasure chest, which I think is a key. Or more bomb shoes. Okay, cool. I mean, I haven't used a couple that we've had, but bomb shoes are not terribly common as far as I remember. So, getting more of them is not a bad thing. Finding a place to use them, that's something else. Okay, there is a treasure chest right over here. This is a fake wall? Yeah, cool. There's our first small key. Awesome. This is a rather creepy design. If this was some guy's house, then he was into some weird shit. I mean, good for him for having interests and whatnot, but it's kind of weird. There is a switch for the water around here somewhere. Let's see, that is something we... Actually, we can do that, because we can just dive under it. I don't know if there's anything in there for us at the moment, but let's see. Luckily, we do keep the Golden Zora scale, or Golden Scale, so we can dive much deeper as a kid now. So that's actually real nice. Alright, we got... apparently nothing of importance in this room. You know what? Let's just go ahead and set everything to fire and see if that does anything, because I don't think... I mean, there might be something going on in this room that I forgot about, but I don't recall. Were you trying to scream at me while I'm casting the magic, dude? If you were, that's kind of mean. Hey, Keese. Okay, so flambeing everything in here opened up the keys, but I think one of these has, there we go, has a key in it. There you go. So not a chest, but there is something in here. I mean, I kind of like the idea of a coffin as a chest. I mean, that's pretty cool. But I don't think it's ever used beyond this one little area here. Let's get out of here, and I think that's pretty much all we have to... You know what? I think that's pretty much all we have to do in this particular little area. Get out. Okay, why is my Z targeting not working? There you go. I think my problem right now is I'm just tapping the Z button, and apparently the game wants me to hold it down for a second in order to target. Okay, I don't have time for you, sir. I'm kind of busy. Sir. Please. Run. Okay, so we're done with that room. And with that, let's just go ahead and be done for the moment and explore the rest of the bottom of the well next episode. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.